only role that Robin was playing was a person that was hired for the IRS. So that's all I saw in that wig. I'm hiding and I owe money. What's up, everybody? It's me again, and it's time to lean in, bitch. It's homecoming season. We in Siri or whatever Karen's hometown is, and I am riding through this parade. I am one of the 7 people in the town, and you know, it's just going down. Okay, seriously, like, it's time to lean in for the Real Housewives of Potomac. This week, we're past the fight. We're past old girl not being remorseful. It's time to talk about some new things that gets juicy. Let's talk about it. In this episode, Karen wants to show Gizelle and Ashley that she is more than the Grand Dame. She want to show them that, you know, her hometown and where she comes from, and that she is human, because she feels like that they have given the impression that she don't really, you know, let her guard down. I don't know, child. Honestly, I don't know why, you know, because Ashley, somebody who has like been all in this lady's marriage and talking about her taxes, and then Gizelle, who just really never really cares for Karen like that. I mean, she likes her, but I mean, she still shaves every chance she get. But anyway, she wants to show these two women that don't really care for her like that, for real, her hometown. So they go to this hometown, and it's good to see Karen's family. You know, Karen is in her mid-50s, and you know, I think Karen is human. I don't get the side of that she's inhuman and she acts like, you know, I mean, she does have the persona of the Grand Dame, okay, but I live for that. I think we all live for that. And if she wasn't the Grand Dame, I mean, we really wouldn't be living. So, Karen, keep being who you are. Now, one thing that stood out to me in this scene initially was that when she was leaving, her husband did not give her a kiss. I did not talk about this 2 episodes ago when I wanted to, because I was just thinking about that fight. But this thing between her and the black president, or the black Bill Gates, her husband, whatever he called himself, she called him, it's a load of shit. And I say that because he is basically making it seem like she is this new, famous, glamorous woman. And that may be very true. She is on a national television show. And she, you know, she's the Grand Dame. Like, she has a perfume line. But I think it's just another example of a woman reaching their success, you know, kind of branching out from needing their husband as much as they once did, because she obviously was a housewife. She probably had worked since she was in that parade. And so, I mean, she finally has her own, and he can't take that, as most men can't. I'm talking like I ain't no man, but I'm just saying, I don't qualify in that category. But so yeah, that's just crazy to me. I hope they can fix it. You know, he already said he don't love her. That's deep. You know, I feel for her. This lady then lost both her parents within the last 2 years, and then she's about to lose her marriage. I hope that she can fix it, because I do not want to see her broken down any more than I think she already is. So, you know, I enjoyed this. It was good to see, you know, her with these 2 women, because like I said, these 2 women that she's with, Ashley and Gizelle, have like done so much to Karen, and so it's good that she still has a good spirit and thinks of them in some kind of positive way. Now, where Karen lost me was in this parade, child, because, you know, I get that she is now out of this city. She's in Potomac. She's doing, you know, all these things and whatnot. But Karen, like, girl, you're not on Dancing with the Stars or America's Got Talent. I mean, you're on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Not saying that's a small thing, girl, but you out here kissing babies and stuff like that, like you running for president, and I just can't deal with it. So, you know, Gizelle over here shading her, and I thought it was quite funny. You know, she was throwing her little shade because, I mean, like she said, you know, she's big in this town, you know, but I'm not gonna knock her fame or her success, because sometimes when I go home to Memphis, child, I be feeling like I'm like, you know, I'm a star too. We should all feel like we're a star when we go home, especially if you are from a small town and you have reached a larger town where you reside or wanted to be. I think it's a big accomplishment. So kudos to Karen on making it out, as they kept saying, which I don't feel like she was trapped, but making it out and becoming the Grand Dame who she is today. I enjoyed this. I think that Ashley, Gizelle, Karen, and Robin, even though Robin wasn't there, they're like the OGs of the show. And Gizelle and Karen's relationship has always been so like, yeah, since episode 1, season 1. So it's good to see that, although they throw shade, because baby, Gizelle was wearing Karen out, okay? Wearing her out. Not just in the confessional, but at the damn event or in the hometown. But it's good that she does at least care for her, because in that one scene with, at the church, she was consoling her, and that's always good. Like, these are the type of moments I like to see. To be honest, I'm kind of starting to side with Karen's husband. Look how she sat on that Bentley. She grabbing babies and kissing them and stuff. Like, you would have thought she was at the damn nomination convention. I'm like, Karen, girl, it's just a homecoming parade and the car is moving this slow. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Girl, at this point, where is Kenya Moore hair care band just to come on and join this little parade? Because that would have been a perfect fit for this type of event. I just don't get it. Dr. Wendy is meeting with her sister. And she's meeting with her sister to talk about possibly leaving her career choice at this moment. Apparently, she is a professor, of course. She's a doctor. And she wants to stop teaching or stop being a professor, but she doesn't know what she wants to do. So, obviously she is her very traditional parent where, the children must be successful. And, it seems like her mother has had a high influence on her career, which is kind of surprising to me because it seems like she was quite happy in that and what she's doing. But the fact that she doesn't know what she wants to do, that's a little alarming. But hey, listen, who knows? She'll find what she wants to do. Her sister and her is cool now. It's crazy that, when I see Wendy talking to her sister, because they have a great relationship, obviously. I love that her mom was, kind of embodying, not her mom, her sister was kind of embodying her mom. And it seemed like she was literally talking to her mom. She could have played that role well. But one thing Wendy said to me was that her sister keeps her from, let me check my notes, chat, because I'll make sure I get this right. She said that her sister makes sure that I don't curse a bitch out. Now, Wendy, girl, now in the last 2 episodes, you've been talking about how, the black woman and how we, hit another black woman. But girl, I'm just saying, I wouldn't be out here saying how you curse a bitch out. I'm like, okay, now which one is it, Wendy? Are we going to be above it and we're going to be the perfect black woman, or are we going to be below it and we meet them halfway? Honey, I don't know. But figure it out. Let me know, Dr. Wynn. Are you still my girl? We still doctors. We got this bond. And I hope to see more and hope she can figure out what she want to do with her career. We see Juan at the bar. Juan finds himself. Oh, my God. And then this black-haired lady walking in, child. It's Robin as her alter ego. Now, we've never seen Robin in anything other than her little bang and then her little blonde hair. And she's a beautiful woman. This black hair I really didn't like. For her to be role-playing, I would have did something a little different. Maybe she should have went red or something. I don't know. But anyway, the fact that she is role-playing with Juan is poor Juan. It just seemed like he'd just be so bored of Robin. This IRS thing is crazy. Now, the wig, I will say, the wig that she wore, she should probably wear that wig to hide from the IRS, because that's the only person she's going to be fooling. One wasn't buying it, and nobody else was buying it. The only role that Robin was playing was a person that was hiding from the IRS. So that's all I saw in that wig. I'm hiding, and I owe money. Somebody on Twitter said that Robin's so broke, she don't even carry a purse. When I tell you, I hollered. I just feel bad for Robin because it's like she really has nothing going on the show. I do enjoy her with the girls, but outside of the girls, she's just Robin, or she's just her. And so, I don't know. In the next scene, Robin goes to visit Candiace just to check on how she is. And the conversation is just basically talking about the meetup from last episode, where it was basically revealed that Monique is not remorseful. This obviously strikes a nerve with Candiace. She starts to cry. I'm like, okay, girl, this is too much. But listen, at this point, it was a fight. She's not remorseful, so it is what it is. She also reveals that Karen is the person that said to take legal action. Now, I find this to be quite interesting, because most people will look at that and be like, well, dang, why would she tell her that Monique is her friend? But you got to remember, Karen is in the middle, and she claims she doesn't want to be in the middle. But a very interesting point that they made in the after show was that
I would have pressed charges at the fight.
She should have filed charges the next morning, for sure, or that night, 100%.
Candiace should have taken legal action after the fight, as in like within the 24 hours that the fight happened. At this point, this is like a week or so later, so it's like, okay, the only reason why it looks like you're taking legal action now is because it got back that the girl is not remorseful, that she's not sorry. So, I mean, is that valid? Is it not valid? You tell me, but in my opinion, I agree with everybody else. If I felt so strong about that, I would have just been like, I'm pressing charges immediately, right now. As Karen said in the Apple show, honey, I would have laid on the ground, I would have not gotten up, and I would act like I was hurt. Like, only person who got me up was the damn paramedics, because I would have played that role so well and then pressed charges. So, Candiace, I don't know. It looks like, I think the charges actually dropped because it came out recently outside of the show, but that's not very, it ain't looking good. They're like, them charges ain't gonna work, y'all. In the same scene, Candiace is like, are you okay, Robin? And she's like, what you mean? Are you about your IRS and your $9,000, $98,000? Like, girl, just say it, child. You on national television. Just say, child, I heard about your IRS problems. I heard about your tax problems and you owe $90,000 to the IRS. Just say that, okay? Y'all talking under y'all breath and stuff. I mean, I guess Candiace maybe didn't want to, come off as like she was, dropping a bomb or whatever. But y'all are on a reality TV show. This is what y'all supposed to do. Go ahead and get it out. And to be honest, the response from Robin, child, it's like she had been hearing about it all day. Obviously, it was in the blog, but I mean, she didn't care. She's up here talking about she just forgot. She's talking about she forgot to pay her taxes or forgot to do her taxes or something like that, child. What it sounded like is that she was really finagling them taxes and getting a lot of refunds, and then all of a sudden they caught up with her. Like you do everybody else, child. They been got before. Not like that, but it's cool. To be honest, I am tired of this little IRS not paying taxes storyline, child. We have seen it from Quad or Married to Medicine. We've seen it from, what's her name? Karen, Robin. I mean, at this point, child, if you are on TV and if you are in the public eye, pay your taxes or figure out a way that nobody knows you don't pay your taxes. I am tired, child. Like, at this point, Robin, you should know better. Yeah, you talking about some, I just do it later. That is your taxes, child. It's not like you finna say you go to the gym or you finna cook this spaghetti. I just do it later. No, girl. Candiace is meeting with her mom, and I love her mom. I know she's a little cuckoo bird, she's a little crazy, but I mean, these reality TV show moms, like they have to jazz it up. And I will say, naturally, she is just who she is. And I love when she be like, Candiace. I don't know, child. But anyway, they're meeting. Candiace is looking for a dog, and I guess she's using this time to talk to her mom. Her mom obviously knows about the fight, and she just feels like it's time to take legal action. She feels like it's obviously Candiace relays the information that she's not remorseful, and so that strikes more of a fire. And she's like, take legal action now. I know y'all probably like, she got the nerve to be talking about not hitting nobody, assaulting somebody, child, because she hit Candiace in the head with a purse, allegedly. Okay, but listen, the difference between that is her mom. Okay, don't act like y'all ain't never had no whooping. So in my head, in my opinion, getting hit with a purse is like getting a whooping as an adult. Okay, you can't get no switch, so I'm gonna hit you with this purse, and that's that on that. In the final scene, Monique is finally seen. You know that we're not going to be seeing her with the group for pretty much the rest of the season. She won't be on the girls' trip. I don't think she'll be in any group scenes because at this point, Gizelle and Candiace don't want to film with her. Now, she calls over the pastor and first lady for her church. Now, I find that to be a little shady because we got this very qualified pastor and this very qualified first lady, Gizelle, over here you could have called. I don't know why she called this pastor and this first lady, but this is who she should have called. Because y'all know they got this great reputation over here that Gizelle's been talking about. So, Monique, if I was you, I would have called First Lady Gizelle and the pastor because of this reputation that they have upheld above the standard. I'm just saying. But anyway, she's talking to her pastor and the first lady, and at first I thought, I was watching, I was like, oh, here she goes. She's still some of this same, I blacked out, and the wine glass, and whatever she was saying last week. But as we conclude, she basically closes on the note of, Candiace didn't deserve that. And I gagged because I was like, oh, it's like she really is, this is what I feel like she should have said. Like, listen, be mad, this girl irritated you, do all that. But nobody can honestly say that Candiace deserved that type of situation. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. Like, no, I don't care what you say. She didn't deserve it. Monique said it. So all y'all little fans and stands that's on Team Monique, y'all little boss said it. So at this point, y'all need to follow suit. Anyway, when she said that, I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is reality TV. You know, we love these type of arguments and fights and stuff like that. But we also eventually always come back together. Who wants to sit and watch two people beef for seasons and seasons and seasons? Mariah and Quad. Who wants to see that? Needy and Kim. Like, these people are much better when they're friends. Now, when they fall out, we love the little drama. But at some point, child, you can't be on no cast and y'all beefing like that all the time. It just ain't gonna work. So I was very happy to see that. However, I don't think it's gonna go well because at this moment, Candiace doesn't want to film with her. And also the fact that Candiace has gotten word that she's not remorseful. She has put this lawsuit out. And I think that is going to make things kind of like icky for Monique. Versus at that moment she was ready to talk. I think she will not be after she finds out that there's a lawsuit out for her. Because that takes into a whole different area. So with that being said, I'm about to lay out. I enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see what happens with the lawsuit and the fact that Karen is the one that said that she should do it. And just to expand upon that, because I know I said about to lean out, let me lean back in. I don't think Karen should be held accountable for this lawsuit because Candiace is grown. I think Karen is just saying what she would do. And I think that's very valid. I don't think she did anything wrong by saying I would press charges. I think anybody on that show or any person, I guess like Candiace, would just say, I'm pressing charges. Make sure y'all subscribe, comment, like all things The Lean. And even if you are subscribed, make sure that you click that little bell down there so you can get all of the notifications and alerts when I make posts. Until then, I'll see y'all later. I'm leaning out for real this time. And y'all have a good day. Bye.